Hello. Are you curious to know how to biohack your brain to learn faster? In this video, I'm going to give you the exact formula to accelerate learning and increase neuroplasticity. And I will tell you the steps you need to take. So if you're new here, please smash the subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified as soon as the next video comes out. And don't forget to click on the link below in the description to watch your free training on how to bring your best self to your boldest challenges. Okay, let's dive straight in. Just to make sure that we're on the same page, neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to change itself through experience. For many hundreds of years, mainstream medicine and science believed that the brain was fixed and didn't change much after adolescence. It wasn't until the end of the last century, after a couple of landmark studies, that the idea that the brain remains plastic throughout life and is constantly changing took hold. So when you think about it, this discovery is phenomenal and has incredible implications for everything, for love, relationships, addiction, culture, technology. All of it is changing your brain all the time. And your brain works on the law of least effort, which means it's on a mission to automate as much as possible. Your brain loves habits. From the moment you open your eyes in the morning to the moment you fall asleep at night, nearly everything you do is a habit. We have behavioral habits like walking into the kitchen and getting a cup of coffee first thing in the morning, taking a shower, or cleaning your teeth. Language habits, emotional habits, and even habits of thought. All of these many varied habits basically just have one job to do. They save energy. They save precious metabolic resources that would be used otherwise for thinking or deciding. Nearly 95% of everything you do is a habit. But the problem is that all of those habits, they're not always good ones, right? Do you know anyone with a bad habit? So, the more you can intervene in these automatic processes and biohack your brain to learn faster and bring about change, the way to do it is through intense focus. You want to change your brain, let's say because you want to learn something new, like maybe a new behavior, or a new physical movement in sport, or a musical instrument, or even something factual that you really need to learn. Maybe it's a new language, or a difficult recipe, or even some technological gadget. Whatever change you want to bring about, the process is the same. You need to bring about the most intense focus you can to something by really concentrating hard. And then later, you need to bring about the least amount of concentration possible through sleep, through deep rest or meditation. However, there is also something else you need to do. You need to create a sense of urgency. The adult brain will only change if there's a damn good reason for doing so. So there has to be this feeling of urgency, almost as if your life depends on this. So you need to create a strong incentive, a strong contingency. How do you do this? Two ways. You remember your why it matters to you so much to change this habit or learn this new behavior, this new technique or language or skill, and then you use pain. Your brain is governed by the desire to move away from pain and towards pleasure. Every decision you make has the intention of doing exactly that, moving towards pleasure and away from pain. So if you don't do this habit, you don't learn this new behavior or technique or skill or language, what is the worst thing that could happen, right? The worst case scenario. What would be the ultimate price you will pay for not changing? You got to feel that pain, feel what is at stake. If you don't make that change, you don't learn that new skill or language. Got it? You got to create a sense of urgency. And that feeling of an urgency is noradrenaline in the brain, which is part of the stress response. You have to create some kind of stress to get your brain to change. So the noradrenaline, is just also called norepinephrine, is basically adrenaline in your brain. And it creates that state of alertness, okay, and agitation, which helps you to focus and concentrate. And when you have alert, intense focus together with a sense of urgency, and then followed by deep relaxation, deep meditation, that's when you get neuroplasticity. So that's the exact formula. Maximum intense focus plus urgency, followed by the least focus possible and deep rest or meditation. What's actually happening, right? For any neuroscience nerds out there like me, the neurotransmitters, which are basically chemical messengers in the brain, norepinephrine and acetylcholine, work together to mark the synapses between neurons that actually need to change. But the actual changes, the neuroplasticity, it doesn't take place until you are in deep relaxation. So there you go. That is how you biohack and accelerate learning and change in your brain. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and drop a comment below and tell me what you found useful, what you enjoyed. Your comments really mean a lot to me, and I want to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting me. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.